Yeah, go cook something and come back, and she's still there singing. Go. Hey fam, what's up? This is Robert Anton here, robertantonnyc.com, coming to you with your no frills, the voice commentary from a singer. Yeah, baby, I am here for you. Let me tell you, I had such a good time yesterday on my little photo video shoot. Oh my god, but I'll let you guys know more about that at some other time. Right now we are talking about The Voice. It is the playoffs continued. Tonight, Team Shakira and Team Adam take the stage, and each team can only keep 3 artists, and each performer will choose their own song. We started out with Team Shakira. Kristen Merlin did 2 Black Cadillacs by Carrie, Underwood. And Shakira told her not to overdo the growls in the song and not to start way up high from the beginning, you know, give it some dynamic. So I was loving her look, sound, and style on this. Just an easy, relaxed way of performing and singing and relating the lyrics to the audience. That big note was really clear and solid too, and she reproduced it several times over the performance. Shakira and Adam stood for her. Adam said this was a moment for her and she's at the top of her game. Blake said it was as flawless as a live performance could be. Usher called her one of the strongest, most consistent voices in the competition. Then Deja did Battlefield by Jordan Sparks, and Shakira warned her about her pitch and advised her to feel and look strong when the song requires it. Deja comes off as very young, and it's really endearing on stage, especially when she sings so sweetly and naturally, and it comes off very current. I think she could have had more fierceness in places, but she commanded the stage well and did come off very comfortable. Blake said she went from adorable teenager to young woman. Usher said sometimes she oversang the track. There's a track on this song? I thought this was a live band. What's up with that? Adam said the sky's the limit and said she did really great. Tess Boyer did Human by Christina, Perri, and such a simple start, and I was riveted on her performance. It was very believable and she sounded really good, and then on the build she pulled out the big note and just hung there like she could go on forever, baby. I was like, okay, yeah, go cook something and come back, and she's still there singing. Go. This was a really great song choice and she executed it perfectly. Adam said her low register was incredible. Usher said she won him over the moment she got to I'm Only Human. Blake told her he admired her ability to step up to every challenge. Thomson was up next. He did Trouble by LaMontagne, and Shakira advised him to sing the song like he wrote it and to bring some conviction to the presentation of the lyrics. Because of the rasp in his voice, I think this was a great song choice from Patrick in the beginning, but I don't know that he really had that conviction that it took to convince me. He was striving to get there. I just don't think he took the time to really internalize the emotion of the song. Adam said it was his finest moment. Usher said he took control of the room and ownership of the song. Dani Moz was up next. She did The Edge of Glory by Lady Gaga, and Shakira advised her to let down her walls and be vulnerable. And she started out at the piano just playing a few chords and showing off her voice and interpretation. I like how this played with the rough as well as the sweet sides of her voice, and also gave her plenty of space to open up for those big, beautifully rounded notes she produces so well. Shakira even jumped up for one of them, and then she pulled back and got all emotional on me and gave me the little mini chills. I was like, and they come, and here they come. But then it was over, right? Adam noticed she was super nervous at the beginning. Blake said she was completely connected with the song and her instrument. Usher said it's undeniable that she's an extremely passionate person, and she brought him close to tears. And then we got the results for Team Shakira, and she decided to keep Tess Boyer, Kristen Merlin, and Dani Moz. Congratulations. Which means Patrick Thomson and Deja go home. Sorry to see you guys go. Next we had Team Adam. They started with Delvin choice. He did Let's Stay Together by Al Grady. Y'all know we do this in the bands all the time, so I love when they sing it, right? Adam advised him to try to sing sharp on some of the notes because he was going flat, and suggested that he sneak into many of the notes like Al did in order to create some dynamics. So he had such a nice, clean, crisp sound on this and created a nice vibe. I especially like the moments he went into the lower notes, so rich and beautiful that tone was. Delvin just has such a good sense about him, and those runs are on point. At one point he went down and came back up, and I was like, oh, I'm ready to shout. And they come off so natural for him. Adam and Shakira stood for him. Blake said he's a different singer since he lost the lobster. Talking about his hairdo. I don't know. He said he let down his hair and his voice got better. Usher said there's not a more unique voice on The Voice. Shakira said it was delicious and said he drove it in a tasteful way. Jake Barker was up next. He did She Will Be Loved by Maroon 5. And and he was sounding so much like Justin Timberlake on this when he started, but I was waiting on the chorus to hear if he took Adam's note, and he was on top of it. Though he didn't go full voice, he got that falsetto nice and steady. He made it his own though, and that's what I liked about it. I think I could listen to this performance over and over again. Just a very pleasing sound in his tone, in his voice, in the way he presents the song. Blake mentioned his strong, powerful falsetto. Usher advised him to find his voice in this process. Shakira said he took an R&B approach and said his voice is very alluring. Morgan Wallen was up next. He did Stay by Florida Georgia Line, and Morgan has a really nice sound and picked a song that he felt would move him forward, and it came off pretty well, but to me he was already the weakest link. I'd have to pick the three that just came before him just on overall performance, quality, and presentation. He was good, he just wasn't great. Blake said he hears Pearl Jam and Stone Temple Pilots in his voice and compared him to Eddie Vedder. Shakira said he's improved substantially and she was pleasantly surprised. To close out the night, we had Christina Grimmie. She did I Won't Give Up by Jason Mraz, and Adam told her to have a set idea of what she wants to do and do it. Basically make a plan and stick to it. So she dedicated this song to her mom and started out in a nice chest voice but quickly transitioned into that clear, precise mix she has. This part of her voice really cuts through, and she was really working the audience through the bridge and came out with the big notes. Then she pulled it way back for the end. Just a great arc for the performance. Went up, went down, came up, went way up and came back down. Finished it out really nicely. Adam stood for her while her mom was in the audience crying. Blake called her the best singer on Adam's team. Usher called her a ball of fire and also called her baby Celine Dion. Shakira said she managed to keep it tender and sweet on the verse and turned up all the power on the choruses and called it excellent. And Team Adam chose Christina Grimmie, Delvin Choice, and Kat Perkins to move forward. Jake Barker and Morgan Wallen go home. What did you guys think? Tell me down in the comments. I know you've seen this already. You commented all over the internet. Make sure to come here and comment with me too. This is Robert Anton, robertantonnyc.com. I am out. See you in a couple of minutes. Peace.